Hi, my name's Wanda Kay. Has anyone ever called you selfish because maybe you had to tell them no? You had to set some priorities about your time, and they were like, how can you not have time for this? Or how can't you have time for the other? They're always challenging you and asking you, why can't you do this? Why won't you do this? They're the same kind of people who maybe when you finally get married and have a family of your own, they're questioning why you don't come around anymore. They don't see the difference in your lifestyle making a difference in how you can spend your time. Well, there's three kinds of people we usually find ourselves associating with, and I want to talk to you about those buckets of people in your life. Actually, we're going to use paper cups today. The first people that you're hanging out with a lot are your family. They're a mixed bag of nuts, aren't they? Some are really encouraging. They know you could grow up to be anything and they want the best for you always. Actually, most of your family does want the best for you, but they're crazy. You know, you came from them, and they're not always the most encouraging sort. They're always reminding you of the most embarrassing thing you ever did. Then you've got the disempowering people. Now, these are the people you were crazy with. They know just how crazy you can be. You did the most embarrassing moment, the most hilarious stunt. All of that happened with these guys. They're disempowering people, and you'll find out why I call them that in a little bit. And then they're the empowering people. Now, if you haven't made a whole lot of changes in your life, you're going to find you're not hanging out with quite as many of these people, but you know who they are because they're always encouraging you to do more, to be more, to incorporate great new habits into your world and your life, to run with the people who are at the head of the pack. These are the empowering people. They know what to do, they know how to do it, and they can tell you how to get there. These are the empowering people in your life. So you've got these three groups of people in your life, and you want to make some amazing changes. You're ready to take it to the next level. Well, what do? Every time you take a step forward, Aunt so-and-so is there to remind you of how that thing you did when you were 5. And then you've got these guys reminding you of that great party you went to when you were in high school or college. How do you move forward? Well, this is what I'm going to tell you to do. And it's going to seem selfish, and it's going to seem harsh, and it's going to seem strong, but this is what you need to do. You need to start severely limiting your time and exposure to these groups of people. Maybe not so much family, but especially these guys. I can tell you, I've had these guys in my life tell me things like, you're not worth my time, don't even call me, you're just not working hard enough, you're not trying hard enough. They're not encouraging. If there's a way to make you doubt yourself and feel bad about yourself, these guys are doing it. And so severely limiting your time and exposure to these people so you're not wasting time and energy trying to get them off your schedule. That's a good thing to do. So whatever you need to do to severely limit your time to these people, that's a good thing. The other thing here is you might have to do that with these people too. You know, the ones who call you on the phone, and when you hang up, you don't feel better for having had that conversation. You feel discouraged. You feel down. It's like sucking the life out of the room when some of them walk in, and you know who they are. And you need to start limiting your exposure to these people because they're draining you of the resources you're going to need to be able to really take it up a notch and hang out with these empowering people. Now, these are the people who are going to tell you hard things and remind you of your value and your worth, and they're not going to let you play at a lower level. They're going to be the people that are really going to be your accountability partners. They're going to be the people who, if you don't meet their level, they're just going to go ahead and run on without you. And you know this about them. And these are the people you want to earn the right to hang out with more and more and more. Now, I talked about that feeling selfish, but let me tell you what really is selfish. If you don't take care of you first, if you don't take care of your business first, if you don't hang out with the people who help you be a better version of you, you're never going to be able to reach back and help that mixed bag of nuts that you came from in your family. You're never going to be able to inspire that niece or that nephew or that brother or that sister who's just given up because life got too hard. and they don't think anybody in your family is ever going to make it. And if you don't do what I'm telling you to do, you're never going to make an impact. You're never going to be able to make an impact on these people. So if you limit your exposure now while you're building yourself and you're building your brand and you're building your business, there comes a day when you can make a difference in these lives. And you know what? You might even be able to make a difference in some of these yahoos' lives as well, because they see you in a different state. They see you in a different situation. They see things working for you that don't work for them. And they're going to reach out to you somewhere along the way and say, hey, you know, things are working out different for you than for me. And you are one of us. What did you do differently? You won't be able to have that conversation and make that impact on those two groups of people unless you're hanging out with the crowd that helps you take it to the next level and empower yourself and get going. You know, success can be a lonely road from time to time. But here's the big news. Life can be lonely, and there is nothing more lonely than being on the wrong track, in the wrong place, hanging out with the wrong people, and knowing it's just not working. I'd rather be lonely with the security that comes from doing things the way they need to be done, in the right way, hanging out with the right kind of people that build you up and help you become all that you need to be. I hope that you have that for yourself. And if not, message me. I can hook you up. I know some of the greatest people you could ever hope to meet. And I hope this video has been a blessing to you. I hope you will like, comment, and share it with others. And I look forward to talking with you again soon.